Good morning from Vancouver.
Yay!
Today is Embarkation Day, where we board the Disney Wonder to head off to Alaska.
And we watched her sail in this morning.
Yes, she was coming under the Lionsgate Bridge bright and early at 6 a.m. for us today, so saw her pull in and then spin around. Pretty cool view from our room. We could see the funnel vision as she was spinning, so that was fun to see. But yeah, we went to the breakfast that was included as well this morning
with our cruise
with
package.
our package. So yeah, got some wine.
If you're joining us today, we're staying at the Pan Pacific.
Yes.
So very easy to get around. This morning we called Bell Services and they took our big bags, so we don't have to manage getting those around before we get on the boat.
They're going to take it right to the ship for us, so all we have to do is show up, go on the escalator into the ground floor, and board the ship.
For us, 100% worth it, Pan Pacific.
Yes.
And 100% worth it for the cruise package.
Yes, for sure.
I think the view has been great. I wish that we had been a little higher just because we are right off of the pool.
And it is a little noisy with kids screaming and stuff for the pool.
And kids were playing in the pool until about like 10:30 last night.
Yeah.
So, but we did fine.
Yeah, I would say worth the splurge if you can do it, just for the convenience of being right here at the port. So, but yeah, got us all packed up. Got our wine from the liquor store down the road. So we are ready to go.
Local Canadian wine.
True. We got a sparkling and a Riesling.
Yes, and we are dressed and ready.
Yes.
You've got your Disney Cruise Line hat on.
I do indeed.
And I have my new to me vintage Disney Cruise Line kid-size sweatshirt that I have the sleeves pulled up because it is gonna be like 80 degrees again here in Vancouver.
Yes.
But yeah, I say vintage with a little crack in my heart when I say it because Disney Cruise Line is younger than I am.
This is true.
Younger than you are too.
This is true.
So we're vintage. We're aging perfectly, like the wine we bought and like the Wonder.
Yes. So excited to get on board, but it is Embarkation Day, so time to head downstairs, check out of the hotel room, and get ready to board the Disney Wonder. So let's go. Okay, so we have made it into our room. We are room 7626 on this sailing. We have done a room tour of a room very similar to this before, so I will link that up above and save the time for this video. But it is a normal veranda stateroom, except our veranda is a little bit different. So very excited for our veranda. I won't show it.
We have a navigator's veranda.
Yes.
Is what it is called. And it's only available on the Wonder and the Magic, correct?
I believe so. But we specifically wanted this veranda because we figured because it's kind of enclosed, it might be a little bit better for the wind. But yeah.
For the cooler weather.
Right.
Out here in the Northwest.
Yes. It is also one of the cheaper verandas. So a little bit further back than we typically pick. We typically stick towards the elevator bay, but not too far back.
I was going to say it was not nearly as far back as I expected.
Yeah.
Are we the first one?
I'm not sure. The one next to us is definitely navigators as well.
We saw them going in. It was an older couple. So it seems like we might have some quiet neighbors unless they like to party.
Yeah. And we do not have a connecting room.
Right. So that might decrease noise as well, because sometimes on Disney Cruise Line you learn about your neighbors.
Yeah.
A little through the walls. But it doesn't seem like that on this sailing. But I also just said before we started recording that this room feels bigger. I don't really know why, but I mean, we packed winter gear, a checked bag per person, plus carry-on personal items, and the room absorbed it all.
I think it feels bigger because this ship and the Magic is the same way. The rooms are bigger compared to like the Treasure. So compared to the one we were just on a couple months ago, this is a little bit bigger of a square footage wise room.
Mm-hmm.
But our veranda, I'll insert a clip here because it is currently being has signs for wet varnish. So waiting for that to dry before we actually step outside. But super cute. I like having the compass in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
The padded chair is pretty nice because it's not like the nylon sort of outdoor chair that they typically have with the metal frame.
We haven't sat down
Right, it looks
in there,
nice,
so we don't know if it's more comfortable, but we're excited to try it.
and excited for the bench.
And it's definitely larger.
Yes,
It feels larger, at least, than the traditional verandas that we've had.
but I think a lot of that is because it's more open. There's only one chair, and then the bench is
True.
built into the wall, so there's less things there. But yeah, I'm excited to have the varnish dry and use the veranda. But
At this point, the next thing on the agenda is the
muster drill.
mandatory safety drill.
Yes.
And we got lucky, and our assembly station is Animator's Palette.
Mm-hmm.
So that's at 4. There's this afternoon and evening is going to get a little crazy.
As it usually does on Embarkation Day.
Right. But that's at 4. Then we're not positive what time we start moving.
Right.
But we wanted to watch as the ship goes under
The Lionsgate Bridge.
But the DVC celebration is at 5.
Yeah.
So that's another thing to get to.
And
then
the shops open up.
Shops open up. I thought at 6.
I think they're at 6, but the lines will start early because the Alaska merch always
Sells.
draws some big lines, big crowds.
And then, the usual hustle and bustle, except the sail away is now at
7:45.
7:45. So we'll do that straight into our dinner at Triton's at 8:15.
Yes. The sail away is later for the Alaska sailings because there is a noise ordinance in Vancouver. So we basically can't be partying it up on the deck.
I was going to say we can't party until we get out of town.
Right. So that's a lot later, which is odd because it's like we're not like setting a sail because we already are at sea.
Yeah, are you ready to set sail? And one seating has already eaten their dinner, and
Right.
we've been moving. Which, speaking of, we need to take Dramamine, and I need to put on my sea bands.
We do need to prep for that.
I'm not ready.
We also got our Castaway Club gifts.
We did.
Which we were surprised because on previous
I'm dropping
videos that we've seen for this season, it's been the older gifts, but we got the new stuff. So got the wet dry bag and got the tote bag for Silver Castaway Club, the wet dry bag for Gold Castaway Club.
And gold lanyards.
And then our gold lanyards.
That we have not unboxed yet because Robbie is wearing his birthday lanyard.
Yes.
And I will wear my usual magnetic closure lanyard that I use all the time when we sail.
Yeah.
We decorated the door.
We did decorate the door. I'll put a clip of that right here.
And we met our stateroom host.
Mm-hmm.
And he's very, very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Because on the Treasure, if you watch our last videos, we didn't meet our stateroom host until
Day 3.
So this is normal.
Yes.
It's normal to meet your stateroom host on day 1. So far, things are going great.
We got our bags.
Our bags are all here. Like we said, we fully unpacked.
Yeah.
So it was nice to just settle in for a while after we ate at Cabanas, which I got my fried cod that I like so much. We sat out in the lounger in the adult area and watched seaplanes come and go.
As we looked through the
Navigator app. Well, we were excited to find out our dining rotation and other things like there's magician class.
And juggling class. And napkin folding and towel folding, which were not on the Treasure.
I know. So.
And dueling pianos, which we're super excited for this sailing.
So there's literally a ton of stuff that we're excited about.
Yeah.
So now that we've settled in, it's time to start living out that excitement.
Yeah. We did get probably the best dining rotation.
We did.
We were saying.
Going back to that.
Yes. We start in Triton's tonight, which means that tomorrow, for a formal night, is Animators, which probably not the best formal night location. Kind of Triton's is the best formal
It'll
night.
be pretty, though. I love Animators. We'll be all dressed up when it gets all emotional.
True. Something different for the Alaska sailings compared to the Caribbean sailings is we have a frozen night instead of pirate night, because they can't do fireworks with the glaciers and avalanche concerns, mudslide concerns,
etc., etc.
So we have frozen night on our glacier day, which is day 3, and how they're doing with the menus for that, since frozen night has its own menu just similar to how pirate night does, you repeat the second restaurant. So we are going to Animators twice in a row.
Yes.
So
I will verify.
So we will be an Animators palette for frozen night, which means that they'll likely put frozen stuff on the screens.
And what we have seen in past videos from other folks, they will make it like blue lighting and something fun. And that's in the past, like when we were on the Fantasy on Animators palette, we really, really enjoyed being in Animators for Pirate Night, because they actually put pirate images on the wall and concept art from the ride. And for show, Animators palette attire is frozen or cruise casual. And wait till you see our outfits. I'm setting the bar too high. Don't get too excited.
Say, we're not going too crazy.
I mean, I'm a little more extravagant than you are.
You are. Also, with our dining rotation, we will be in Triton's for night 2 on my birthday, which means I get
our second night in Triton's.
Yes.
Our second time through
Triton's.
The rotation.
We'll be on Friday, which is the Juno day, which is my birthday, which means I get the chocolate lava cake for my birthday. So excited about that.
Pretty good birthday cake.
Yes.
And then we end with Tiana's place
for the Mardi Gras celebration. So
really just we got a really good rotation and we're really excited about it.
Yeah.
We don't know if we have a private table or not.
Yes.
It'll be interesting to see. We have seen some other couples about who we could be paired with, because Disney seems to pair you with folks
they try to go similar party makeup as far as like family versus couples, and a similar age as close as they could get usually.
And the only outlier we've had was our honeymoon.
Yes.
But then they were able to kind of separate us because there was limited capacity on that sailing. But every other sailing we have had a table mate. So I'm interested to see, is this the time when we're alone? Yeah. Or will we make friends?
It doesn't seem to be very crowded yet.
Yeah.
I know we got on fairly early because we were group 5, but there's not a lot of people just out and about as compared to other ships. But.
Yeah, so we'll see. But, I mean, we're excited to make friends if we make friends, and if not, then we'll share food and yak and have a great time at dinner too. So
yeah. But now it is, you know what time it is?
3:17.
So have a little bit of time to explore a little bit before heading to our muster drill.
And then everything's going to start happening.
Yes. So not really sure what you'll see next, but come along with us and let's
set sail on the Disney Wonder.
Yeah. Okay, so we are back in our room. We went to the DVC member celebration earlier. Got our cocktails and.
This time it was different.
True.
It was basically the Cloud and Blue, water bottles, or Prosecco.
Yes.
So not the mixed welcome home drink that they'd had in the past. So that was kind of a nice change.
Yeah. Stayed for the game show, same show as always. And then the character that came out was Pluto, which we did not see him for November celebration. We saw him later, spoiler alert.
And then after that, went to get in line for the shops. We didn't go too crazy.
We did not.
Surprisingly, one whole line, the mini line, is on sale.
Yeah.
But we did not buy any of that. But we were able to get almost everything we wanted. A long sleeve shirt that you really wanted wasn't anywhere, so it may be gone. But we were able to put in a request for it. And then a general Disney Wonder pin.
Yeah.
Couldn't find that, so had to put in a request for that as well. But went shopping, then dropped off our purchases in our beautiful room, and after that, we took some photos. We had kind of photo time, and then after photo time, which there were some fun and different things, and some of the usual
JCPenney-esque
cheesy portrait style.
Yes.
Which is sometimes fun.
Yes. But very excited to see on this sailing, at least for today, they were taking pictures on the deck, on deck 4.
We really love that on the Dream when we did our Mediterranean cruise. So I'm hoping that they continue to do that, because it would be really cool to have pictures with like the mountains in the background and everything.
So that was fun.
And then photo time went upstairs to the sail away party after we had been sailing for roughly 4 hours.
Yeah.
3.5. But it was a lot of fun. And I imagine you'll put in a clip.
Right here. After sail away,
it was so windy.
It was very windy.
So we frantically ran down to our room, and I brushed my hair before dinner at Triton's.
Triton's, first time in Triton since it is our first time in the Wonder, but the menu at Triton's is the same menu as
Lumiere's on
the Magic. So a lot of the same stuff we've had before. So didn't really try anything new today. But we did get these servers recommendations for
pretty much throughout
across the board. So appetizer wise, we both ordered the iced lobster and jumbo shrimp, which was fantastic.
Yes, it was excellent. Like, just, I don't know. It was, I don't know what
really
else to say. It was just, there were no complaints at all.
Yeah. You also ordered the deep fried brie.
I liked it better tonight than I had on a previous sailing. I think that the iced lobster and jumbo shrimp was better. I liked it better. But I thought that the brie was also very good. And it was also a recommendation and very popular at tables around us.
True. I also ordered the French onion soup. I did ask our server between the two soups, the potato and leek versus French onion. He said French onion. I've had the French onion before, but it was very good today too.
There was no question. It was French onion.
Yeah. Entree wise, we both got the same. We got the salmon royale, which is my favorite salmon on board Disney Cruise Line, and it was very good today. But we had very good salmon yesterday in Vancouver, so
I also really liked the salmon that I had on the Treasure in 1923.
true.
So I thought this was different and more interesting, but the salmon on the Treasure was also very, like, a nice, it let the salmon, like, sing
True.
and do its thing. There was a lot going on that was kind of covering up a lot of the salmon flavor. But it was still really interesting and good. And I can understand why it's one of the top recommendations from the servers.
Yeah. And then for dessert, our assistant server said the best thing was creme brulee. So he said that the Grand Marnier souffle is pretty popular, but it deflates by the time it gets to the table. So
And he didn't like that.
Yeah, which is fair because it always sounds better than it actually is. So we both ordered the creme brulee.
And it was very good because going back to the Treasure
one was soggy.
it was so wet.
Yeah.
This was what a creme brulee is supposed to be.
Yes.
And as a creme brulee girl, I was very happy.
Mm-hmm. We also ordered the chocolate gâteau, or I ordered the chocolate gâteau, which was very, very good.
I did not.
True. No complaints with that. If you like coffee, if you like chocolate, that one's a winner. But yeah, that was our dinner.
After dinner moved at a fairly slow pace, which was fine for us. We were also surprised that we got a private table.
Yes.
At least tonight. We checked right before we walked into the restaurant, and our table number was swapped from what it was earlier today.
Yes.
And now we are table 4. And I think we might be with another couple, technically.
It's kind of an 8 top that they had split up into 2 4 tops.
Well, yeah,
with a couple at each.
It's 2 4 top tables, and there is 1 couple at each. But with the usual pairing, we would not be with this couple. They look like middle-aged.
Yeah.
I don't know that we could quite be their children, but maybe.
True.
So it'll be interesting to see if we are separated throughout the sailing, or if we make friends at some point at one of the restaurants, because we had some variation on the Treasure with 6 top tables versus 8 top tables throughout the different restaurants.
True.
So we'll find out.
But we did get to meet all of our service team today. So we met our stateroom host earlier. His name is Pau from the Philippines. We met our assistant server first today. Very energetic man.
Wes from South Africa.
Yes.
Who I wish I had a fraction of his energy.
Yes.
And he is a bundle of joy.
Mm-hmm. We immediately compared him to our, like, kind of front runner assistant server from our honeymoon, just with all of his energy and just kind of bubbly personality. But met him first, and then our main server is Krishna from the lovely country of India, and our head server is also from India.
Yes.
Lingam.
And Krishna is super nice, super knowledgeable. When he asked how many times we had cruised, and then he said, okay, so you tell me what's the best stuff on the menu. So,
True.
But was still totally willing to give any recommendations, very personable, and we seem to have a really good group. So I think we got really lucky with our switch to table number 4.
Yes.
We're table number 4. So close to the front of the restaurant. We were also by a window in Triton's, and there was a child that kept running by the window and going. So that was also fun. But yeah, we're pretty darn tired at this point.
Yes.
But it was a great day. It was leisurely when it needed to be leisurely. It was jam-packed and fun when we were ready for that. And now I think we are ready to enjoy that Disney Cruise Line bed.
Yes.
Once we remove our towel animal.
Yes, came back to our penguin, I assume.
I think he's a penguin.
Penguin towel animal and all of the plush that we brought and acquired at the store today was placed on the bed, waiting for us, coming back into the room as well. So yeah.
And I'm already in pajamas.
We have also really enjoyed, or I can't speak for you. I have really enjoyed just kind of looking out the window pretty often to see all the mountains as we go by, and
it's beautiful.
All the scenery is stunning, and yeah, so very excited for all that is to come. Tomorrow,
I'm excited once the balcony varnish is totally done,
which it is now. The signs are gone now, but now it's dark,
right? So can't really see too much, but I'm excited to be able to enjoy our balcony and to look out upon Alaska.
Yeah. But tomorrow is a day at sea, so lots to do on board. We have a couple things booked. We have the Princess Gathering early in the morning, followed by Palo for brunch. So looking forward to that. And then tomorrow's also formal night. So
we'll be looking good.
Yes.
Tomorrow,
exciting stuff.
Tomorrow, from what we've heard, is also going to be a bit rocky.
At least in the morning.
So I'll be wearing my blisslets, my fancy sea bands, and we'll let y'all know for a motion sickness watch as well.
Very true. But now it is time to start getting ready for bed. It's been a long day, busy day. Embarkation day is always busy, but it has been nice to take it a little bit more leisurely today. But that will do it for us for today. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you next time.
See you real soon.